What's up, guys? LJ back on the vid, and today I want to talk to you about why I do and share yoga like I do. And it is different than some might think, some of that traditional format that a lot of us have gotten used to with how we think of how we use a yoga practice or even our meditation. But really talking about that mat practice, the way that I like to use my mat practice and share a mat practice is to make it a daily thing and to make it something that's personalized. I've been teaching and sharing about yoga for 20 years now, and about halfway through, I learned to develop a specific routine, a specific practice, a custom practice for the people that I work with. And I started to use that for myself. And I can't even tell you how much it's up leveled my life, my vibe, my energy, right? My emotional state, of course, my physical state, my health, and how I feel to add a daily practice and to make it personalized. So now that's what I do with others when I share the mat practice. Sometimes I do work with groups and I do a lot of retreats, and I'll share some pieces from the mat practice that can be so therapeutic and helpful for all of us. But really, in my opinion, when we get that practice personalized, when we build in the exercises that are just right for our body right now, this stage in life, what we're trying to shift, what we're trying to even fix, what we're trying to help change, make better, let go of, free up, tune. That's why I love that term and that word and that idea that we're tuning ourselves with these practices. So when we use these magical, amazing, powerful, awesome poses and exercises from yoga, and we build them in more like every day, and we use the right ones for us, the ones that are only going to help, not going to hurt, and really help us see changes quickly. And another power of doing this daily is we really have to remember that we're tuning ourselves energetically with these practices, with that mat practice. It's a form of energy medicine that you're doing to yourself. It's energy work you're doing to yourself, for yourself, every day. And you can imagine then, if you start to do this more like every day, it makes a huge difference because it's all energy, it's all vibration, right? Our health, how we feel in our body, how we feel in our mental state, how we feel in our emotions, and even how our life is going has to do with the energy that we're in. We also know now that we're picking up other people's energy all the time. And this isn't something that we need to be afraid of, as far as I'm concerned. This is something that we can just work with and honor that is true. And even then, know that each day, when we're using these amazing practices, these poses, these exercises that are going to help us let go of that energy of others that we are picking up every day. Let it go with love. Free ourselves up from whatever we might be picking up out in the world, right? So that we are tuning ourselves in that way also amazing. And then we can also know that our time on the mat is always a form of meditation, always a time that's really about reconnecting. That's what that word yoga means, union, to join, to connect. So when we start to realize when we're taking time to reconnect with ourselves, to tune into ourselves more like each day, and even letting that time on the mat be that form of meditation that tunes us in, tunes us up to who we are, how we want to feel, how we are doing, and even knowing more how to handle that, right? And then doing some things each day, tangibly, practically, that are going to change that, shift that, and make it all better. So it's energy medicine we're doing to ourselves. It's physical therapy we're doing with ourselves. It's mentally and emotionally helping to tune ourselves with this daily mat practice. Even we now know a mat practice can help fight off, shift, change, and even lift things like depression and anxiety. So this is powerful stuff. It's huge, it's awesome, and I really want to share that when we use it in this way, this specific way that I do, that I like to share, when we get it personalized just right for you, and when we help you build it in more like every day, it's going to work a lot better, a lot faster, and really give us the results we want, really give us the vibe we want, right? And give us those feelings of connection that's going to change so much, make everything better, definitely enhance, impact all of our relationships, all of our creations. It's amazing when we can see that this daily thing that we can do, which actually doesn't have to take very long, it can be like 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes a day, at the most. If you can imagine building in 20 minutes a day that's going to tune you, right? Mentally, physically, emotionally, energetically, it changes life. It's so rad. And so that's why I share yoga like I do. That's why I use my yoga like that, daily, personalized. And that's why I share my yoga and my use of yoga, my expertise with yoga, with people like that, to help you build it in more like every day, personalized. And then you can still go to those group classes. Awesome, amazing, learning. Get in with those teachers that you'll learn so much about the philosophy and even maybe bring in some new ideas for yourself. But yeah, getting it to that daily personalized practice is the thing eventually, is the bomb, changes everything, makes everything better. And that's why I do what I do. Right. So thanks for listening, guys. I love to share about this. It's so exciting, the possibilities, really. So have a good one out there. Namaste.